If you want to break into commercial real estate, the city you want to work in can have a really big impact on your chances of landing a job. The number of companies in an area, the total transaction volume in a market, and even factors unrelated to real estate entirely can all come into play, and there can be huge differences between cities in both short and long-term job prospects. So in this video, I wanted to rank the top 6 US markets that I would target right now if I were starting my career over again in 2026 and why each of these cities made the list. So to start off, this ranking is based on 3 main sources of information, the first of which is the 2025 PERE 200 list, which ranks global investment management firms based on the total capital raised for closed-end private funds from institutional investors over the last 5 years. This ranking also factors in the number of job postings on LinkedIn as of November of this year with the keywords real estate analyst or commercial real estate, along with the total real estate transaction volume in each major market. And to start off with number 6 on this list, we have one of the most popular real estate markets over the last 5 years, and this is Miami, Florida. Miami had 6 companies on the PERE 200 list, with Starwood Capital Group, Westbrook Partners, and Rialto Capital Management all calling the Miami metro home, and Miami-based firms on the PERE 200 list also raised almost $26 billion since 2020. The South Florida metro as a whole saw over $18 billion of transaction volume over the last 12 months, which was up by more than 25% over Q3 of 2024. And the Miami-Fort Lauderdale area had almost 850 real estate analyst job postings on LinkedIn and over 1,600 job postings that reference the commercial real estate keyword. If you're looking to start out in a market with very strong growth prospects, no state income tax, and virtually non-existent winters, the Miami metro could absolutely be worth targeting as you're looking for new opportunities. Now, coming in at number 5 on this list is the Dallas-Fort Worth metro. Dallas had 7 companies on the PERE 200 list, including Crow Holdings, Invesco, and Lone Star Funds, and as of November of 2025, the DFW Metroplex had just over 900 job postings on LinkedIn that included the real estate analyst keyword. The DFW Metro also had over 1,700 job postings on LinkedIn associated with the commercial real estate keyword, and trailing 12-month transaction volume in the area ranked 3rd in the nation at just under $25 billion in Q3, which was up 34% year over year. Dallas-Fort Worth was also ranked number 1 in overall real estate prospects in the 2026 PwC and ULI Emerging Trends in Real Estate report, and again, with no state income tax in Texas and very mild winters here, the DFW Metro could also be a great place to consider starting out. Now, coming in at number 4 on this list is Boston, Massachusetts. Boston had 12 companies on the PERE 200 list this year, which was the 3rd highest of any US metro, and companies including AEW, Bain Capital, and TA Realty are all headquartered in this market. Boston also had over 870 real estate analyst job postings on LinkedIn and over 1,400 job postings associated with the commercial real estate keyword, and the total institutional capital raised by firms headquartered in the Boston metro that made that PERE list was more than $43 billion over the last 5 years. Boston is also widely considered to be one of the most expensive real estate markets in the country, which often means that sale prices and loan amounts are going to be higher on real estate deals, which leads to more revenue generated by companies involved with these transactions and ultimately higher salaries, bonuses, and commissions for employees. Now, coming in at number 3 on this list is the San Francisco Bay Area. San Francisco had 7 companies on the PERE 200 list, which ranked 4th among all US metros, and major real estate investment firms with a San Francisco-based headquarters include TPG, Divco West, Stockbridge, and FPA Multifamily. San Francisco also saw the 4th highest year-over-year increase in transaction activity among any market in the country in Q3, up by more than 63% over the previous year, with office investment volume specifically in the Bay Area rising by more than 140% in the 3rd quarter. This metro also had more than 1,000 real estate analyst job postings on LinkedIn and over 1,800 commercial real estate job postings. And again, similar to Boston, with this area being known for having some of the highest property values throughout the United States, the income you could expect to earn in this market would also very likely be well above average. Now, coming in at the number 2 spot on this list is the greater Los Angeles area. The Los Angeles metro had 15 companies on the PERE 200 list, with Ares, Oak Tree Capital Management, CIM Group, and Kennedy Wilson all headquartered in LA, and LA-based companies on this list raised a combined $43.6 billion in closed-end funds over the last 5 years, which was the second highest figure among any US metro. And as of November, Los Angeles also had almost 1,200 real estate analyst job postings on LinkedIn and almost 2,500 commercial real estate job postings, which also ranks second among all US markets. Over $33 billion of transaction volume occurred in the greater LA area over the last 12 months, which was an 8.2% increase over the previous year. And this $33 billion figure also made this the second most active commercial real estate market across the entire country. Now, finally, coming in at the number 1 spot on this list for people looking to break into commercial real estate in 2026 is the greater New York City metro. The New York City metropolitan area was home to 47 company headquarters on the PERE 200 list, which is more than 3 times the number of companies on the list that were headquartered in LA, and all of the top 5 companies in this year's ranking were headquartered in this market. Blackstone alone raised more than $52 billion in closed-end funds over the last 5 years, which was more than any other US metro as a whole. And in total, New York-based companies raised over $274 billion of capital during this time, which was almost double the capital raised by firms in LA, San Francisco, Boston, and Dallas combined. The greater New York City metro also ranked first among all US markets in total trailing 12-month transaction volume at $43 billion in the third quarter of this year, which represented more than a 44% increase over Q3 2024 figures. Some of the smartest, hardest working people in the entire world come to New York to build careers in commercial real estate. And if you want to learn from the best and brightest in this industry, and you want to maximize your job opportunities and your income potential long term, it's really hard to beat the New York City metro. Now, with all of that said, even though the cities on this list are some of the most active real estate markets in the country, this doesn't mean that you have to move to one of these places to be successful in this business. And if you already know that you want to live and work in a different and smaller market long term, either to be closer to family or for other personal reasons, there's no need to uproot your entire life to move to one of these cities, and you can absolutely build a great career in virtually every market in the US. However, if you don't have ties to a specific city yet, starting out in any of these 6 markets could be a great way to stack the odds in your favor, especially if you're willing and able to make the move to New York. So I hope this is helpful if you're trying to decide which markets you might want to target during your job search, and if you want to make sure you have the skills you'll need to land interviews in these cities and pass an Excel modeling exam that might be given to you during the interview process at top real estate firms, make sure to check out our all-in-one membership training platform, Breaking a CRE Academy. A membership to the Academy will give you instant access to over 120 hours of video training on real estate financial modeling and analysis. You'll get access to hundreds of practice Excel interview exam questions, sample acquisition case studies, and you'll also get access to the Breaking a CRE Analyst Certification exam, which covers topics like real estate pro forma and development modeling, commercial real estate lease modeling, equity waterfall modeling, and many other real estate financial analysis concepts that will help you prove to employers that you have what it takes to tackle the responsibilities of an analyst or associate at a top real estate firm. And if you like this video and you want to see more content on the job search or a deeper dive into any of these markets we talked about in this video, make sure to hit the like button and let me know. And let me know in the comments where you are looking to land a job right now and why you're targeting that market. As always, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you found this helpful. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to see more videos like this every single week, and I'll see you in the next video.